Welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing? Thanks so much for being here. Today you're going to see a Warno showcase of a speed match. The purpose of this video is to show you how to properly push. This is just a practice match. You guys are seeing my big 31 flying around right now and the Su-25 that's going right after that Apache so that they don't take out our recon. F-15C Eagle comes in, takes that out. We try to take out the F-15, couldn't do it. My aircraft just not accurate enough, unfortunately. So what you guys are going to see is we're going to immediately capture Alpha, and we're going to also stabilize Zulu over there on the right hand side. We're going to set up some nice fagats to be able to hit and stop any tanks from advancing on our right flank. Here you go, another F-15C taking out another Su-25. Unfortunately, that's two Su-25s lost. We almost took out the F-15C. So right now the American Air Force is just killing it. So to go over a couple of things, we're playing as the 79th Tank Division against the 24th Infantry Division on the NATO side of things. You guys are seeing we actually had a helicopter penetrate our lines pretty quickly here, and actually seen the enemy completely break through here on the left flank that we have there. And you see that Bradley is already causing us trouble. And as a response to that, we're going to push two Mi-8s and take care of that real quick. And luckily, because we're so close to the pivots, we were able to overwhelm and destroy them. So you guys are seeing us push up some T-55s and using our MiGs and Su-25s is a good response to any tanks that wander into our territory. There you go, Su-25 there, finishing off the job with the M1 Abrams. He's pushing up another AH-1F Cobra. And you guys are seeing there's not too much going on here in Zulu. We're doing little precision strikes with our Su-25s. He doesn't have a lot of AA yet, so that's actually coming to our benefit. And we're pushing some motor Strelky. Our ultimate goal is actually to challenge and take Echo, and then hopefully push up to Foxtrot and Bravo and take those territories. There you go. That MiG got shot out. And there you go. We finally got our first air battle that went to our favor. We took out that F-15C. Seeing that Bradley just took out two of our T-55s, which is not great for us. Just took out another M1 Abrams with that Su-25 coming around, hitting another tank. And luckily we didn't lose that Su-25. In the beginning we were not doing so great with that. Another shot there. Actually shot at the chaparral, and then they just took out another Su-25. So we've lost 3 so far, which hasn't been too good for us. You guys are seeing we're pushing up a little bit of recon, pushing up some AAA. We got some infantry, trying to just primarily stabilize things. Got a T-80 there, as well as 2 BMP-1Ps. And you guys are seeing we're pushing up a lot of motor Strelky up here to help stabilize Echo. As you guys can see, there's nothing in Echo right now, so we need to get a command in there, and we are going to do that. So right now the enemy is beating us quite a bit. But now we have finally stabilized things to a neutral state, or as one could say, a stalemate. But we are deploying a lot of things where basically in the beginning of the game, my opponent broke through here on the left side, which made me feel a little bit vulnerable. So I threw some recon out here. We just threw out a bunch of more units. We were playing a little bit more defensive. But now we're definitely playing a little bit more offensive. And you guys are seeing the accurate strikes coming from the Gvozdika. And BMP-1P trading with the Bradleys. Unfortunately, Bradley came out on top. And you guys are seeing them respond with their own artillery. If you focus here, we are actually building up quite a force. We're pushing up a lot of infantry and just preparing for our eventual assault on Foxtrot. You're seeing a lot of infantry move up. You're seeing a lot of tanks kind of get ready, making sure we have plenty of infantry support as far as the BMP 1Ps. Actually did a nice little counter there with the MI8. They started pushing a little bit of armor there. I didn't want them to get an advantage. And there you go. Chaparral ends up taking out our MI8, unfortunately. But we have another one here in reserves. And we're actually going to go do this little cheeky thing here. Cheeky breaky. We're going to take out the Chaparral with our recon unit. There you go. Very nice. Another Su-25 coming in there. Taking out 2 infantry transports. So the Su-25 can target pretty much anything on the ground. So you can use it to primarily counter any kind of tank advancements or attack infantry. And now you guys are finally seeing, you guys can see our artillery here, the 120mm, the 2S12. They're starting to smoke basically line of sight for the enemy. Now the enemy does have tanks. They have some infantry, but really not too much on this area. But what we're doing is we're smoking their field of view, so that way we can advance unhindered, essentially. Though he does have some M1 Abrams over there, but we pretty much completely blinded them from up front, and we're able to just storm directly forward at the enemy. But now you guys are seeing where we are receiving a little bit of fire. But we are taking out their Bradleys, any tanks. We have T-80, we have BMP 1P, two cheap T-55s pushing up anti-air, more T-80s on the left flank there with good AA. And there you go, you guys are seeing this M1 Abrams is getting completely pummeled by the 2 T-80s. And we successfully control Foxtrot now. We just need to throw a command in there. And that is what you guys are seeing, the Motorstrelki infantry right there. They're about to go and take that. We will have our first plus of the game. So we have a +2. So now we are building our way back up. So this is why I also tell people to don't get discouraged when somebody's beating you early in the game. Sometimes it's all about positioning. And what you want to do is just essentially have a strategy. You got to have a grand strategy. If you want to take certain places, then do it. And obviously certain maps have certain control zones that you need to control to be able to win the game. There you go, nice shot there. So the nice thing about that BMP 1Ps is they actually do have so you look at there, they have the ground-to-ground missiles, the Forgot missiles, and they got 4 of them. And they're pretty good actually. There you go, 2,400 meters, 50% accuracy. Now if you have if they become a veteran, or from just gameplay, or if you have them originally in your deck as a veteran, then they're going to be a lot more accurate, obviously. Now you guys see, this is a good example of this. My BMP 1Ps, when they come in, they're pretty much nothing, and this one is already a corporal. So, like I was telling you, it's not, some people, they'll basically order all veteran units, but the problem is, if you lose that, then, you know, you're pretty much going to lose. And a lot of times you need more numbers, and you can easily, through just being precise with your units and careful with your units, you can slowly upgrade them throughout the battle, which means you have more and better as the time goes on. You just got to be careful and protect your units. You know when to disengage, know when to engage. You guys are seeing some counter battery fire from the enemy. They almost took out our Gwozdika right there. Not quite, but close. We're seeing a M1 Abrams here pushing up on Zulu. We're seeing a lot of exchanges between the Bradleys and us. And that Bradley over there was very lucky. And actually the Su-25 just came in and finished it off, pushing up a MI8 as protection. Again, I kind of just had good defensive units here in this middle ground here. And had a decent amount of infantry all over the place, as well as a few tanks. I would say my right flank was a bit weak, but I do have artillery, I have AA, I have aircraft. Now you guys are seeing a lot of our tanks here in the middle section. It was just getting hammered, so we're pretty much pulling away from that engagement there, and gonna heal up those tanks because we don't want to lose them. Our T-80s are definitely, we don't have that many, and we also we have to really protect them. So for the first time, we have just now surpassed the enemy at 878 over 857. We'll continue to climb here. It says we have about 13 minutes till victory. Now you guys are seeing the enemy has kind of regained the initiative here, and they're using their engineers, and nice shot there, by the way, from Bradley, taking out my T-55. But yeah, they have regained the initiative, and they're trying to assault our position in Echo. But you guys are seeing we have, we have resupply trucks, we have heavy machine guns, we have Fagots, anti-air, so pretty much just very well balanced. And you guys are gonna see us finally start to push on this final zone here, which is Bravo. So we have a T-80 here, we have another T-80 there, so we have 3 T-80s and a recon unit. So we're going to eventually push on that, and I will say I did not push very well on Bravo, but it ended up actually working out. Sometimes you just gotta guess where the enemy's weaker. I thought maybe he would have poured a lot more units into Bravo after losing Foxtrot, but that was not the case. I mean, you guys are seeing he is ordering a lot of units there. All the Bradleys, they're coming obviously to that area. You guys see my grad sitting there, just waiting to find a nice cluster of infantry. Like right there, that would be very ideal for a grad strike. Whenever you see like a massive amount of infantry rushing, you could definitely smack that with the grad. Su-25 coming in here. What are we looking at? It's getting hit. Actually trying to take out that pivots, and it did not work out. Yeah, I think I need to definitely improve my Su-25 play there. It's not great. And there you go. Our recon unit there came in and took that out with the T-80 Sport. Now let's see this, because they have a lot of Bradleys, kind of waiting to see what they do here. But with the T-80s being so close range, just smack those Bradleys out of here. They don't stand a chance at close quarters against T-80. Now this fire team is really close to our T-80. This is definitely not good for me. Here you go, F-11 coming in there with a cluster strike. Definitely damaged my T-80, but at the end of the day, just not enough. And with these T-80s all smacking into the engineer unit there, doesn't stand a chance. I'm pushing up on Motor Strelky there too. You're gonna start seeing us pushing up a lot of things, but this is also another nice little cheeky move here. We're just gonna literally land this MI9 command unit and immediately capture the zone because he had nothing there. Now we have a +4, and this is doing pretty well. Now you guys can see, again, be careful about sticking command units in buildings, especially if the enemy has recon on you. But don't keep all your units in the same place. Like, move them around the map to wherever the mission needs them to be at. As you guys see, the right flank was just all defensive for me. I never intended to push there. Kind of wanted to use this middle area here and this right flank here as a defensive position. Now, the middle right here, where Echo is definitely vulnerable, but I do have a good amount of infantry there with BMP 1Ps, 1 T-80, and some more stuff there on the right-hand side middle with the MI8. You guys are seeing the MI8. Engage in that. And there you go. There you have it. That's the end of the match. So thanks so much for coming, guys. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that speed match. I'm trying to do just kind of these fun, quick speed matches. Maybe you guys enjoy it. Maybe you guys learned something. Maybe you already know this. Maybe you have some expert advice for me. Whatever. You know, I'm not the best at this game, but I do enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think there's a lot of strategy there. I think it's a great game all around. One of my favorite strategy games right now. If you haven't played Warno, I highly recommend it. And if you guys are looking for a fun Discord group or channel to join, Saucy is another YouTuber who does Warno videos. I highly recommend joining his channel. I have a great time finding matches on there. And yeah, go do something fun with your day and take care. If you guys enjoyed, let me know.